My name is Ashley Sands, and today we'll be discussing sea level rises in Miami-Dade, Florida. Sea level rises is above about 1.2 inches higher than scientists have predicted in the last couple years. Miami-Dade is vulnerable to the sea level rises due to the exposure of the sewer tanks. Miami has the largest amount of exposed assets and the fourth largest population vulnerable to sea level rises in the world. Sea level rises is already causing significant impacts in Miami-Dade County, where prolonged flooding from storms has become a frequent enough event that Miami Beach officials are considering a $206 million renovation on their drainage system. Due to the rapid polar ice melting in the Arctic and Greenland, scientists have predicted that the sea level rises will have risen 1.2 levels higher than what it is now within the next couple years, and the years beyond that, 3.5 inches. Many citizens may not think that that's a lot, but because we live on a low population land, it rising up will be a dramatic change for us. Being that Miami is an overpopulated city and a metropolitan area, architectures in Miami said that it's worth $400 billion in coastal assets. Scientists have predicted Miami to be on the top 10 list for most vulnerable cities in Florida. Spring high tides will have reached 6 to 7 feet, and parts of the Everglades will be in and outdated. We are not confined to this opportunity to change what's happening and be a part of what can make Miami a better living city. Now we're going to get the opinions of some of our citizens that live here in Miami-Dade, Florida, because it's very important for our citizens to be aware of what's happening and what can happen within the next couple of years. Because many people may not think sea level rises is a big issue, but it is one of the biggest issues, because no one wants to be living in a society where they cannot be a part of what's happening. So now we're going to get one of our citizens. Hello. Hi, what's your name? Okay, great. I just have a quick question for you. How do you feel about rising sea levels in Miami-Dade, Florida? Rising sea levels? Yes. I feel like it could be bad because it could affect the water situation. Okay, and do you feel that people can be a part of the solution to help it? Yeah. Okay, and what do you think that they can do? Stop water pollution, like water. Okay, thank you very much. Okay. Many citizens don't know that with rising sea levels comes many other issues, one of which is our fresh water being affected. Who wouldn't want to have fresh water? Who would want to have blackish, toxic water? I don't think that any citizen would want that to happen. Contaminated water is severe for people. They can become really ill. Little do people know, right under the land that we're living under is what is called the Biscayne Aquifer, which is our supplier for water, and it's mostly catered from Miami through South Florida. And I highly doubt anyone would want to have salt-contaminated water. What happens is when salt intrusion happens, that's our fresh water connected with our fresh water, and it mixes and it causes the stream to become salty, and I don't think that any citizen wanted to drink salty water. So it's up to you today to make a change and to become a resource and not just a liability to them.